In the early days of cryptocurrency, anything seemed possible. Bitcoin had already turned early adopters into millionaires. Ethereum was rewriting finance. New tokens were launching every week, each promising to be the next revolution. Then came BitConnect. It wasn't just another crypto project, it was a financial miracle. At least that's how it was marketed. Guaranteed daily profits, a mysterious trading bot, a passive income machine powered by advanced algorithms. To believers, BitConnect was the future of money. To critics, it was something far darker. This is the story of BitConnect, how it rose, how it fooled millions, and how it became one of the most notorious scams in cryptocurrency history. Welcome to Code and Crime. BitConnect launched in 2016 during a critical moment in crypto history. Public understanding of blockchain was limited, regulation was minimal, and trust was built more on hype than transparency. Most investors didn't understand how cryptocurrencies actually worked. They only understood one thing: people were getting rich. BitConnect exploited that hunger perfectly. It positioned itself not as a gamble, but as a system, a platform that claimed to remove risk entirely. That alone should have raised alarms. At its core, BitConnect presented itself as a crypto lending platform. Here's how it supposedly worked. Users bought BitConnect coin, BCC. They lent their BCC to the platform. BitConnect's proprietary trading bot used volatility to generate profits. Investors received daily interest, sometimes as high as 1% per day. That doesn't sound outrageous until you do the math. At 1% daily interest, an investment doubles in about 70 days. Traditional finance would call that impossible. BitConnect called it innovation. The heart of BitConnect's promise was its trading bot. This algorithm was said to analyze crypto market volatility, buy and sell automatically, generate consistent profits regardless of market direction. But there was a problem. No one ever saw it. No audits, no technical documentation, no third-party verification. Investors were told to trust the system and trust the leadership. In hindsight, the trading bot wasn't a feature, it was a story. BitConnect didn't just promise profits, it promised guarantees. Guaranteed daily interest, guaranteed stability, guaranteed growth. In finance, guarantees without transparency are a warning sign. In crypto, they're a siren song. BitConnect dismissed critics as FUD spreaders, haters, people who missed out. And for a while, the money kept coming in. BitConnect didn't grow organically. It grew through referrals. Users were incentivized to recruit others, earn commissions, build downlines, receive bonuses for new deposits. This turned investors into salespeople. YouTube was filled with BitConnect promoters, luxury cars, beach lifestyles, earnings dashboards. The message was clear. If you weren't making money, it was because you weren't trying hard enough. This wasn't just a crypto project. It was a cult of confidence. Every scam has a moment that becomes legendary. For BitConnect, it was the Carlos Matos speech. On stage at a crypto conference, Matos shouted, "Hey, hey, hey!"
What's up, BitConnect? Hey, everybody, my name is Carlos Matos, and I am coming from New York City, New York. Let me tell you guys that I am so excited, I am so happy, I am really so thrilled to be right now sharing this amazing, glorious, super and exciting moment of my life with all of you guys. And let me tell you that we are really changing the world as we know it. The world is not anymore the way it used to be. No. BitConnect!
The crowd laughed. The internet laughed harder. But behind the memes was something disturbing. This wasn't satire. It was belief. BitConnect had reached the stage where enthusiasm replaced logic. Critics began analyzing BitConnect publicly. They pointed out unsustainable returns, lack of transparency, centralized control, referral-heavy growth. But BitConnect had an answer for everything. When skeptics asked questions, they were banned from forums. When regulators raised concerns, BitConnect denied wrongdoing. And as long as prices rose, most investors didn't care. BitConnect coin, BCC, behaved strangely. While the broader market fluctuated wildly, BCC climbed steadily. This raised suspicions of price control, artificial liquidity, internal market manipulation. Unlike decentralized cryptocurrencies, BitConnect controlled the ecosystem, the exchange, the wallet, the lending platform. Investors weren't trading freely. They were operating inside a closed system. By late 2017, authorities started paying attention. Regulatory bodies in Texas, North Carolina, issued cease and desist orders. They accused BitConnect of offering unregistered securities, making misleading claims, operating illegally. This was the beginning of the end. On January 16, 2018, BitConnect shut down its lending platform. The announcement claimed regulatory pressure made operations impossible. The result was immediate. BitConnect coin collapsed from over $400 to pennies. In a matter of days, billions in value evaporated. For many investors, life savings disappeared overnight. After the collapse, one question dominated. Where did the money go? Blockchain analysis revealed funds moved through multiple wallets, assets transferred before shutdown, early insiders exiting ahead of the collapse. While some promoters escaped with profits, late investors were left with nothing. This is how Ponzi schemes always end. Authorities around the world launched investigations. Lawsuits followed. On January 31, 2018, a U.S. District Court, Western District of Kentucky, granted a temporary restraining order freezing BitConnect's assets and to disclose cryptocurrency wallet and trading account addresses, as well as the identities of anyone to whom BitConnect has sent digital currencies within the last 90 days. In September 2021, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission sued BitConnect alongside its founder, Indian Satish Kumbani, American Glenn Arcaro, who served as BitConnect's lead national promoter in the United States from August 2017 to January 2018, and Future Money Ltd., a company Arcaro created to lure investors into BitConnect's lending program. The SEC alleged that BitConnect defrauded U.S. investors a total of $2.4 billion. Parallel to SEC civil charges, the United States Department of Justice, DOJ, had initiated criminal charges against Arcaro. On September 1, 2021, Arcaro pleaded guilty to criminal charges pressed by the DOJ, which include conspiracy to commit wire fraud and criminal forfeiture. The DOJ also indicted Kumbani on various federal charges in February 2022, including money laundering and fraud. On January 12, 2023, a federal district court in San Diego ordered that Arcaro pay $17 million in restitution to be distributed to approximately 800 victims. He also agreed to forfeit more than $24 million, which could also be used in the future to repay victims. BitConnect didn't succeed because of technology. It succeeded because of psychology. It exploited greed, fear of missing out, authority bias, social proof, confirmation bias. Investors ignored red flags because admitting the truth would mean admitting they were wrong. And that's the hardest thing to do. BitConnect taught the crypto world painful lessons. Guaranteed returns are a lie. Transparency matters more than hype. Decentralization must be real. If you don't understand it, don't invest in it. Most importantly, if profits depend on recruiting others, the system is already broken. BitConnect wasn't a failure of blockchain. It was a failure of trust. Code was used as camouflage. Buzzwords replaced accountability. Confidence replaced evidence. And millions paid the price. In the end, BitConnect didn't collapse because of regulators or critics. It collapsed because math always wins. This is Code and Crime, where technology exposes the truth behind the promise. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification for more.